What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be making a video on Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet and seeing if it is worth it to play and buy in 2022. So let's get into it. Alright, let's start with the story. Now, the story doesn't actually follow the anime's plot, which kind of sucks because when I bought it, I originally thought it was going to do that, but instead it has a brand new story, bringing in new characters, and it's pretty much a whole different story. There's no similarities besides that the same characters like Asuna, Kirito, Liz, they're still in this game, but they do introduce new characters like Balzal Joe, Daisy, Itsuki, and Korea. And Korea, or however you say it, is your best friend, and she's actually the one who invites you to play this game, and this is actually the story. She invites you to play Gun Gale Online, and you stumble across this rare AI, and I'm not going to attempt to say the name because I still don't know how to say it to this day, but I'll put it up on screen. But you find this AI and you can customize it completely. You can choose if it's a boy or a girl, you can change the body and the face, but you can also do that with your character, and eventually you can buy clothes and then you can ask Asuna to make clothes for you, but you have to have the necessary materials that you find in the dungeons and out in the wild. So after you find your new AI and your new companion, your goal is to go through these dungeons and find clues to see where her mother is, and that's the whole point. You're trying to get this AI back to her mother. Yes, I know it's kind of weird in the way you make a ton of new friends and a ton of new allies, but you may also make enemies. Now, like I said earlier, the whole cast in the anime is in this game, and you befriend them, and you can choose, I think it's up to 4 people to play in your party. I could be wrong, but yeah, you get to choose anyone you can choose in your party. Each has different guns, each has different weapons and abilities that you can use. Now, this game is a little bit long. It can take over 50 hours to play, and there's also different endings. And to get different endings, you have to do different things. So if you want to play this game multiple times, just know that this game is 50 hours long, which is pretty dang long. Alright, now let's get into the battle system. Now, this game is a third-person shooter where you have a ton of different guns in your arsenal at your disposal, like SMGs, ARs, even rocket launchers, grenade launchers, and then also melee weapons. You can even have an off-brand lightsaber at your disposal that you can use, which is pretty cool. But you also have different abilities that you can use that give you an attack boost, give you a defense boost, ones that throw grenades. So you have different abilities that you can use, and you will be using all of these weapons to fight different AI players, different types of monsters, and even mechs at one point, which is kind of cool. Each weapon has an upgrading system that is honestly kind of confusing, and I still don't know how to use till this day. I played this game 2 times, beat it twice, and I barely ever upgraded my weapons, or if I tried, it was just confusing. I even had to look up a YouTube video because I didn't know how to do it. Not only does this game have a story mode, but it has online play, but the problem is finding people to actually play with, because this game came out in 2016, so the servers can be dead at times. But if you can find a lobby to play with, it can really help you out, and you can get a bunch of XP and a bunch of different weapons that you can use that will help you in the main story. Now, again, the problem is finding someone to play, because it took me a while to actually find someone to play. So it's hit or miss when it comes to online now. So with everything involved, the question is this game still worth it? is it worth it to play in 2022? And to be honest, I think it is, because especially if you're a Sword Art Online fan, then yes, definitely pick this game up and play it if you haven't already. But if you aren't, I still recommend playing it, even if you're not going to beat it. It's still a fun game just to go and play, shoot a bunch of different enemies and stuff, and it can be hard at times. And like I said, it is a 50-hour game, so it is a longer one. It's on the long side. So if you want to, dive deep into a game and play something, I do recommend this game. But I will say it can get kind of repetitive, like games are. So just beware. But if you can push through that, I think it will be worth it to play and beat multiple times. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.